Hey, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you about the latest marketing trend and how important it is for you to really understand this so you can incorporate it into your marketing strategy and your visibility strategy. So stick around. You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
All right, today I want to talk about the latest marketing trend. Now, it is fairly new, but I will say that it is about a year old. But the reason why I'm bringing it to your attention now is because they worked out the kinks, they tested it across several different countries, then it slowly gained popularity, and now we are at a point in time where if you're not hopping on this bandwagon, you may be leaving some money on the table and some eyeballs off of your engagement strategy, if that makes sense. So basically what I'm saying is, although it's been around only a year, now is when the time is to get in on it, and that is Instagram Reels. Now, Instagram Reels rolled out in August 2020, pretty much in the US, and that is because they were competing with TikTok videos. But I want you to understand that social media marketing is always on the move. And the latest trend that all of the cool kids are doing are these reel videos, these TikTok videos. At first, I was like, absolutely not. That's not my thing. I'm not even so huge on Instagram. I'm more into the Facebook world, although we do have a presence in Instagram. I said, nope, I'm not going to do those. And then my kids, they sure wish I didn't have a change of heart. They are embarrassed. They're like, oh my gosh, Ema, please don't do that. Don't post that. Oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me. But they're just going to have to get over it because these videos get so much engagement. It's nuts. It is really, really crazy. Plus, it's really carefree. It's lighthearted. It's fun. It's amazing. And it gets to show a whole different side of me. So you could totally use this in your business and show off a side of you that people don't normally get to see, which is a great way to build a relationship, to build trust. So it's a nice way to communicate with your audience, and it's a little bit different and it's fun. So it's creating those connections in a fun, unique, and very different way. And I think it's really cool. So I recommend that you at least learn about Instagram Reels and possibly dabble in them a bit, and then make the decision if you're going to incorporate them into your content strategy. But some things you should know. Instagram is for a younger crowd. In fact, their user base is predominantly female and around the age of 34 years old and younger. So you should get on Instagram if that sounds like your target demographic, if that sounds like your dream client. Now, if your dream client is in their 80s, then no, Instagram is probably not the best place for you to hang out. However, if part of your demographic is in female age 34 and younger, then I want you to know that Instagram just recently reached 1 billion users. So it is a big pool of eyeballs, and it is mostly predominantly female and age 34 and younger. Luck doesn't exist. What you believe about your business is what you will attract. How you feel about receiving money through your services is going to directly influence your sales. Join me for my new program, Client Abundance, where I will teach you how to attract an abundance of new clients. We will be using energy and alignment, as well as practical marketing strategy to get you what you want. abundancestrategy.com/clients. Also important to note is that 63% of Americans say that they check Instagram daily and spend an average of 7 hours per week on the platform. That's a lot of time. So if you can come in with a quick little video, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, that's all it takes, and you don't even have to be talking, this might be a good alternative to those of you who are reluctant to go live. It uses different skill sets. When you go live, it's like you're presenting, right? You have to come with some information, you have to teach, you get to speak, you have to look into the camera. That gives some people anxiety, right? Well, with these Instagram Reels, you can have a 15-second video or a 30-second video with music behind you, and you can just point to things and smile, or you can dance or whatever, and then you can put text on top of it. So depending on what you're more comfortable with, here is another option for you to enhance your content marketing. Traditional advertising used to be based on one way of information. Information would flow from the company down to the consumer. But now that we have social media, there is a second way that flows back. I've heard a bunch of celebrities talk about this, where back in the day, the celebrities were like untouchables. You couldn't see them, you couldn't talk to them unless they came out and the paparazzi were there, they were taking pictures, otherwise you couldn't see them. Or you couldn't talk to them unless you had like front row tickets, VIP to a concert, and you got to go in the back. You never really got to hear from them, only what happened to be published by them back in the day. Now with social media, if they have social media accounts, people can message them. There is a second wave of communication. So they could go online, they can do a live video, they can tell a little story about themselves, and you really get to see the behind the scenes of who these people are, who these brands are, and who these businesses are. And because you're growing a personal branded business, you are the face of your business. So you get to be that second wave of facilitation of the communication. And it's a really beautiful thing because now you can listen to your audience and your followers and your dream clients and your prospects and hear what they're saying they want and they need, and you can respond to that. And social media allows for that back and forth. So with these reels, it's really interesting that now we have a whole new way to communicate, and we don't even have to use our voice. We can use our bodies and dance, or we can use our clever ability to come up with crafty things to write in text. So Instagram Reels are really, really fun to do, and they get an incredible amount of engagement. So here are some ideas of what you can use to post. Behind the scenes. When I did my professional photo shoot not too long ago, I was using Reels and stories to post the makeup artist that was there and getting my hair done and the different outfits that I was changing into. And I got to show you guys the behind the scenes. And I used Instagram as my way to communicate that. You could also post your brand's story. And with that traditional marketing before, that advertising that used to be one way before social media, it really wasn't based on story. But now that we have the ability to communicate in many different ways, story is really important in marketing, and it's really important in your branding as well. It means that you can be able to insert your life story, your passions, have some sort of connection that emotes. So people are feeling something when they know your brand, or they read something that you've posted, or they see you go live, or they watch a reel on Instagram. You want to be very engaging. You want to bring people in, and you can really lead the voice of your brand by being authentic, by doing things that mean a lot to you, and you are driving your business based on your belief system and your goals. You guys know I'm very, very spiritual, and I bring that into my business. A lot of my marketing strategy incorporates spirituality. So that is a belief system of this company, Meliss Marketing, of my business, the personal brand that I am building. And it tells a story. It lets you connect with me and understand that I do believe in spirituality. And if you believe in spirituality, then we have an instant connection. We have something in common. And that really can drive your business or your brand through an emotional journey. I can tell you about my stories. I can tell you about how I started. I can tell you about the struggles I went through. And you relate to that. Because that is me. That is my true life. That is me being authentic. But what that does for your brand is it does create a personal story. So when you can let us get a glimpse of that through the reels, the Instagram reels, it's a beautiful way. So posting your brand story is important. You can post case studies. You can post testimonials. You're sharing with the world what you want them to know about you, to learn more about you and gain that trust. Quick tips, things like that. Anything that you want to share. You can even just do something fun for no reason. So my reels, I have a reel, if you guys can go check them out if you want, where I'm just trying to do a dance that was there that somebody else put on there. I'm just having fun, dancing in the kitchen, no big deal. I have Instagram reels where I'm inviting people to join me for upcoming coaching sessions or for webinars or for programs or workshops that I'm offering. And I'm just pointing, smiling, singing to the music, having a great time. It's so fun to do. It's easy to do. The main thing is to let people see your authentic personality shine through and then have fun with it, right? That's really the main thing. And that will do a lot to build relationships with your audience. So I hope this helps. I'd love to see some of your reels popping out. You can tag me in them in your stories and I can see them pop up. And I'd love to connect with you on Instagram and see how you have incorporated what you've learned here in today's podcast episode to your content strategy. Talk to you soon. How you feel about receiving money through your services is going to directly influence your sales. Join me for my new program, Client Abundance. It's all about expanding your business by energetically and strategically getting more clients. Guided by energy and alignment, as well as practical strategy behind putting what you need in place to attract abundance, Client Abundance is a live program delivered over 4 weeks for coaches and healers. We start next week. Get yourself registered at abundancestrategy.com/clients. See you there.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Hey coaches and healers, it's time to feel supported in your business. Head on over to our free community to get access to my best resources for free. I'm talking marketing tips, business strategy, feedback, and so much more. Join now at magneticmarketingmastermind.com. See you there.